So P is also for pensions. And we all know that when we retire, our state pensions are not really going to be enough for us to live on. And I've learned a strategy that takes advantage of compounding, and it will ensure that I have a comfortable retirement. So if you look, so compounding is when you earn interest and then you earn interest on your interest. So if you look at this graph, the green line, so this is the FTSE, the Financial Times Stock Exchange Index. So the green line shows in 1989 if you invested £10,000, and then by 2014 it would be worth 30,000. And the blue line shows if you reinvested all your dividends. So every time you got paid out a dividend, you put it back in the stock market. And with the same £10,000, it would in 2014 would be worth about 75,000. So that's more than double your money just from those dividends. And so that just shows you how powerful compounding is. And there's a really good website called thecalculatorsite.com that you can just put in all these numbers, so you put in how much you want to earn and how much how much you want to save and how much you think the interest will be over a time period, and it tells you how much your projected income or your projected lump sum basically. And it's a really good site to go to just to look at all this compounding interest. So the strategy that I want to share with you, I've actually done a whole lot of videos about them on my channel, but these so I'm just going to go over it really quickly. And this is a strategy that will supplement your pension really nicely, and we call it the cappuccino factor. And I learned this from a lady called Jill Fielding, and she said if you take all the money that an average person spends on coffee or cappuccino, sweets, etc. every day, and you invest it very simply in a tracker fund, and you leave it for your whole adult life, and then when you retire you'll be very comfortable. And I did this a few years ago, and you only have to do it once. You set it up, you set up a standing order, and you just leave it. And I know nothing or very little about the stock market, so I managed to do this. It took me just a couple of hours, and that was that. So if you look at this slide, this is a graph of the FTSE, and it's been growing at about 11% per annum for the past few decades. It has gone up and down, but overall it's been growing at 11%. So if you put money into it, it sort of stands to reason that your money should grow at about 11% as well. And you can invest anything from £25 a month upwards. And if you put it in an ISA, then it's tax-free. So I'll just quickly go over how to do it. First you go into trustnet.com, and then you click on investments over there, and then when you've clicked on investments, you click on passive funds, which is over here, and then you click on UK equities. And this, at the moment, this is bringing up 56 funds. That's sort of a bit too many for us to choose. So if you refine your list further, and under legal structure you put unit trusts, and then under FE passive under FE passive fund rating you choose 5 passive crowns, and then that just brings up 5 funds. And basically so with all of them you have to check the minimum amounts that you can put into them, because some of them you can, they ask for quite a lot, but some of them, you can invest £25. And you can click on each one of these funds and just look at more information, and then basically get the phone number and phone them and say you want to invest in that. And yeah, as I said before, I've got a whole set of YouTube videos, so if you want to know this in more detail, then please look on other videos in this channel and you'll find it. But it's really worthwhile setting up.